The OPMC trope, where a seemingly weak character actually possesses incredible strength, might relay a bit of shock value, but isn't it one of our guilty pleasures? Well, absolutely. That's why you're here. Now don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, I'm taking you on a fun run through the top 10 best anime where the OPMC appears weak, but is actually not. Plus, this list is sure to give you plenty of fresh options, so let's dive right in. Number 10, Strike the Blood. If you're looking for a fun anime about an ordinary guy who suddenly gets crazy powers and ends up saving the world while attracting loads of girls, check this out. Meet Koju Akatsuki, a regular high school student who transforms into a super powerful fourth progenitor vampire after a wild incident. He's now living on Itogami Island, a cool, man-made place 300 kilometers south of Tokyo, home to the magical beings like vampires and mermaids. But things get spicy when an anti-terrorism agency sends a sword shaman to take him out. The story isn't super original, but it flows really well and is filled with action and some romance. The character development is solid, the art is great, and the humor fits perfectly. Sounds good, right? Then make sure to check it out, and don't forget to keep visiting my YouTube channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated. Now, let's get back to the best anime. Number 9, Katekyo Hitman Reborn. This anime might seem a bit misleading at first, but it's all about mafia adventures and epic challenges as our not-so-strong main character, Suna, gets chosen to become the new boss. Suna's life is pretty tough until everything changes when he meets his new teacher, a baby named Reborn, who's set to transform him completely. The start is a bit slow and kind of goofy since it was originally meant to be a gag series, but don't let that fool you. Katekyo Hitman Reborn can feel dull at first, but stick with it. Once the main story kicks in, you might just find yourself hooked. If you're on the hunt for something fresh, give it a shot. Number 8, Stigma of the Wind. Kaze no Stigma is exactly what you want from a modern adventure anime. The story follows Kazuma Yagami, who was kicked out of the Konagi family for failing to use their fire magic. Years later, he returns to Japan to find the family in danger. Little do they know, Kazuma has become a skilled wind magic contractor during his time away. Instead of holding a grudge, he asks them for a hefty fee to help save them. Teaming up with his younger brother Ren and Ayano, the family's talented successor, Kazuma fights to protect his loved ones, all for a price. This anime mixes comedy, action, and some emotional moments with a great pacing that keeps you entertained. If you love superpowers, give Kaze no Stigma a try. Number 7, Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. This anime has a super unique and exciting plot. Based on a light novel, it takes us to the fantastic world of Grimgar, where we follow Haruhiro, a boy who wakes up one day in a mysterious new place without any idea how he got there. Along with other confused souls, he and his friends embark on an epic journey to survive in this magical realm. If you love the fantasy RPG genre, you're in for a real treat. This series brings everything wonderful about fantasy anime back to life with amazing characters, captivating sound, and gorgeous art. It's such a delightful watch that you'll probably want to come back for more, so don't miss out on this adventure. Number 6, Hajime no Ippo. Hajime no Ippo is a fantastic boxing anime that's truly inspirational and one of the best in its genre. It tells the story of Ippo, a kind-hearted high school kid searching for his passion. You'll really connect with him and cheer him on as he discovers his love for boxing. The supporting cast is great too, with each character bringing their own motivations to the ring. The boxing matches are thrilling and realistic, with challenges that feel genuine rather than exaggerated. If you're looking for a classic anime with action, heart, and motivation, Hajime no Ippo is definitely a must-watch. Number 5, Tokyo Ghoul.
ありません。勇気を。
Ever thought you'd be rooting for a man-eating monster in an anime? Tokyo Ghoul is here to change that. This anime is a standout of the season, packed with darkness and gore that fans of the genre will love, but it's gripping for everyone. It follows Ken Kaneki, an ordinary book lover living in Tokyo where people fear ghouls, creepy creatures that look human but eat flesh. Things take a wild turn when Ken becomes the first ever half ghoul, half human after an accident. Now, he's stuck between the worlds of humans and ghouls, trying to understand his new powers and navigate this dangerous world. Tokyo Ghoul explores the blurry lines between good and evil, reminding us not to judge too quickly and to consider others' struggles. Number 4. Guilty Crown. If you're a fan of anime legends like Death Note and Attack on Titan, then Guilty Crown is definitely worth a shot. It's about a high school kid named Shu Uma living in 2039 Japan, which is under the tight grip of a military group called GHQ after a scary virus outbreak. The Freedom Fighters, Funeral Parlor, led by the infamous Guy Tsutsugami, are fighting back. When Shu meets Inori, a key member, he gains a cool power called the Void Gene, letting him pull abilities from others. He's got to decide whether to join the fight or stick to his normal life. Everything aside, the standout features of Guilty Crown is its stunning art. The visuals are simply gorgeous, making each episode a treat for the eyes. Number 3. Ultimate Muscle. If you're into wrestling and love some quirky Japanese humor, Ultimate Muscle is totally worth checking out. The story follows Montaro Muscle, or Kid Muscle, who's the son of the legendary King Muscle. He has this awesome power called Ultimate Muscle, but he's super lazy and immature. He'd rather fart on his enemies than actually fight. To dodge his responsibilities, he uses his gas powers to blast people away. But things get serious when the evil alien wrestlers, DMP, crash onto Earth, and only Kid Muscle can stop them. He teams up with Meat, his dad's old trainer, who's determined to turn him into a strong wrestler. Can they and their friends use their skills to take down the DMP? Well, tune in to find out. Number 2. Dororo. Dororo is a captivating, dark fantasy adventure filled with supernatural elements and deeply emotional journey. The story follows Hayakamaru, a boy who lost 48 body parts to 12 demons even before he was born, thanks to a deal with his father, Kagemitsu Daigo, made to save his land. After being abandoned in a river at birth, Hayakamaru grows up determined to reclaim his body parts by taking down those demons, with the help of his young thief friend, Dororo. The show has a moody vibe and centers on revenge, using a classic Monster of the Week style. What sets Dororo apart is its fantastic character development, making it a refreshing change from typical action anime. It's a must-watch for any anime fan. Number 1. Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion. If you're looking for an anime that really makes sense, Code Geass is a must-watch. The story follows Lelouch Lamperouge, a Britannian student living in Area 11, formerly known as Japan. The name comes from when the Britannian Empire conquered Japan in 2010, using a powerful mecha called Nightmares. Lelouch's life takes a turn when he meets a mysterious girl during a terrorist attack who gives him mind control powers. Now, he has to choose between fighting for freedom or letting his hatred lead him to revenge. With an awesome mix of mecha action, political intrigue, and teen drama, Code Geass has something for everyone while exploring deep themes. Director Goro Taniguchi does a fantastic job blending all these elements into a gripping story. It's definitely one of those animes that stick with you long after you finish watching. And that is a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to tune in for the next one. Thank you for watching.